Hello ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the channel. There's been a bit of rain about tonight, so I've got no idea how good the audio quality is. If it's too loud, tell me. If it's too soft, tell me. If the background music is bad, tell me. But otherwise, we're here for a good time. We're here to, you know, have some fun, play some chess. 11 rounds, it's very fast. So we'll be okay. I think the audio is alright, so that's all good. You know, if you're new here, please subscribe. The chess starts very, very soon, in 4 minutes. There'll be about 170 players, and we'll probably get paired against the strongest player in round 1. As we frequently end up with strong players in round 1. Looking back at our previous 2 attempts at this, we got paired against 24-38 and 23-57 in the last 2 times we've played this in round 1. We've not scored a point yet in round 1 of 3-0 Thursday, so let's try and change that today. You can see my beautiful rating of 1712. Is that correct? Is that my current Blitz rating? Is that really my current Blitz rating? Did I get past 1700 again? Yes, it is. Wow, I did alright there. Okay, let's go to the Chesscom community. A reminder, you've got to be a member of the Chesscom community club to join these events. They're all through the club. This is the second community 3-0 of the day. There was one earlier at like 6 PM. I wasn't playing that. I was, you know, having some family time, and I'm not waking up at 4 AM to play again. So we're playing this one. It is late, but you know, I'll play this and then I'll go to sleep. That's how things go. Let's type in the arena chat. Hi guys. Yeah, so we're just gonna have some fun and we'll see how it goes. You know, we plugged our channel. We're up to 1712, so hopefully we're not too low rated, and we end up in the top half of players. That's kind of what we're looking at, but it's not looking good. 54, that should be all right. We should be in the top half of the split and get a really low rated opponent in round 1, but that's no guarantee. And that's if they split it exactly in half. Sometimes they split it like 4 times. So we could really end up with anybody in round 1, but we'll be on focus mode, and we'll just have a good time, and we'll play, you know, the best chess we can, and the results will be what the results will be. You know, last time out we had a fantastic performance. We scored 7 whole points, so you know, we're trying to beat that again, or trying to get close to that again. The first occasion we played this, we got 5.5. So you know, we're going to do everything we can. Ice Cream is still here. They're 28-21 Blitz. Absolutely incredible. I feel like that's like a backup account for one of these title players that they can play this event. Now 58th, 124 players, still in the top half, but I'm not sure that's going to quite do it for us. Best thing we could do is, if they split it in 4, we're doomed. If they split it in half, we'll be okay. So we wait and we see. All will be revealed in about a minute. Just spray the face, stay nice and fresh, try and be awake, and play some good chess. We're pretty good at 3+0. You know, this tournament goes quickly. We'll be done in like an hour and a half or so. Otherwise, I think we'll be okay. So it should be fun. And let's get going. You know, all we can do now, really, just have a good time. Vikram Chess. Hello, how are you? I don't know what ATB means. Sorry, I've got no idea. I'm, you know, illiterate in some aspects of life. Okay, we got the white pieces. So we'll play d4. And let's see how this goes. Play London. I didn't mean to play it. Ah. Yeah, this is what London causes. Jokes aside, London's very good. We're going to play it nice and solid. I think I lost half my viewership. Bishop here. Taking like this is always interesting, but I expect them to drop back. They take like that, which is interesting. And I can go here, but not really phased about it. Okay, bishop there. I'm just going to play a3. I think it's a bit slow, but we'll be okay. I should probably also play h3 so I can play bishop h2 if needed. Yeah, so here, and you're going to castle short? I should probably also castle short, but we'll develop the knight first and then do castle short. I don't think it matters too much. The bishop can drop back. If they now want to trade, we put the knight in the way. You can't take, you get forked. If knight out this way, then, you know, here. So we're okay. We've got a decent position. I don't recognize. Just get forked. Right? You just get forked. Okay, this has got to be a low rated opponent. There's no way we're playing like a 2000. No ways. So this has got to be like a low rated opponent. We'll see the elo now at the end. You can play a bit of guess the elo. Okay, so they attack my bishop. I just go back to like g3. Short castles. Can play d4. I don't know if it's necessary just at the moment. Play it now. Maybe f4, f5. Want to get the knight in the game somehow, because it's not really doing any pressure. You can play e4. That's not doing anything. Maybe f4, yeah. f4 to go f5. Just go f5. Knight there, we trade. We trade in a flash. And we take here. And now we play the move queen b6. And I think only queen d7, queen e7 really hangs on, because you got to hang on to both of these. Yeah, takes. Take. I'm up a bishop. Just up a bishop at the end of the day, that's a problem. And that's a problem. Two key weaknesses. Not to mention, there's probably ways for me to go and attack your king. And like my bishop can live on e5 forever. Completely winning on time, on the board. We're all okay. Okay, they just ignore both threats. Now, which one do we take? I don't want to take this one because then they can't activate their rook like that. So what am I saying? Let's just take the central pawn because that also, this comes with a threat. Because I can play here and take this, which is nice. And threaten the mate in too. Let's just not hang our queen now. Okay, we can go here. We now threaten mate in 2. Are they going to take and lose mate? Let's see. Yes, so check. King over there and mate. Awesome, 490. Okay, so our lowest rated opponent, but we break the round 1 curse. We get a score in round 1. So our best start ever. The round 1 curse has been lifted. You know, not much to say about the analysis. They hung a piece, and we played the London, which wasn't intended. I was intending to play Trompowsky. I picked up the bishop and dropped it on f4. So you know, what can you do? Life will be life. Life will be sweet. And now we just wait. It shouldn't take long for this round to finish. We can go check on Ice Cream. Top rated player. How are they closing it out? They're playing a 1700. So they could have been us. They're 1711. We just survived. We just survived. Because we could have been playing Ice Cream. I tell you what, the 1700's not playing horribly. They're losing, but they're not horrible. Oh no, you have to sack the rook and resigns. Because you couldn't go backwards because there was this fork. That's devastating. Okay, Achilles chess versus Brando the Bully. Brando the Bully has got the black pieces and is completely winning. You just go here. Because takes, and then the black king eats all of this. Check. Take, king takes. You maybe should have pushed the pawn a bit faster. Okay, very clever idea to make sure the king couldn't get in the corner. And yeah, you push and you win. Check. Check. Get out the way, push, make a second queen. I cut him off. Check and mate. Lovely stuff. I've got no idea how we're going to end up in round 2. What we're going to get. So let's wait and see. Next round starts soon. Okay, we've got the white pieces again. Well, that double white. Okay, d4. Oh, that's not nice. Okay, we're gonna play a cattle line. Oh. That's not good. Mouse slipping, come on. What? Knight of 3? Takes. Castles, bishop here. Now do we trade knights? I think we trade knights. I don't think we've gotten ourselves in a particularly good position here. Okay, that is something we can target, but how? Oh, okay, knight f1 to go knight to e4. No, to e3. What am I saying? Alright, just get the king over here. Nice and safe. Bishop recenters itself. I can play like queen c2. Rook here. Now rook d1, rook a1. Rook a d1. b3. Okay. Can play f4, but that's unnecessary. Queen. Just to put pressure. Ask it to come forward. Okay. Yeah, you see, I'm not convinced by all of this. Take, rook takes, rook takes, rook takes. Error. That's a bugger. And then he goes there and forks me. That's unfortunate. Question is, can we still hold on? Answer, probably not. He's desperately trying very hard not to repeat the position. Like, I'm running out of moves very quickly. Is my huge problem. That is my biggest problem at the moment. I'm running out of moves. No, my rook slipped. My rook slipped. No! No, I'm gonna flag. That's not nice. Bro, Mr. Mate. Doesn't matter. I flagged. Against 2027. That's next year. Ah, it's unlucky. Well, why am I opening Microsoft Store? We don't need to open Microsoft Store. And he had a minute. Like, that's how much time I'd lost. Like, I was holding the position all right. I mean, it wasn't great, but the rook slip. Like, what was the... Like, I obviously went down the exchange, right? This wasn't great. Like, I don't think we're doing too hot yet. It's probably level, maybe slightly better for black. Okay. Don't know what happened there. Anyway, I've got the black pieces against Cool Andrew. He plays e4, we play French. We pre-move 3 moves of French. c5, knight here. Queen b6. We take. Take. What happens if I just want to take here? Just by the way. Can I take this? Sure I can. Excuse me? Oh, let's grab this. But bishop, yeah. Like, I'm just up a pawn, aren't I? Just cleanly up. He's got nothing for it. Free knight? Ooh, hang on. My rook is hanging. Okay, so I can play, you know, rook a7. The super powerful rook a7. That is, of course, mainline theory. What? Okay, let's get the bishop here on this diagonal. And then let's close down this entire file. Rook b7. Knight comes in. Also, white has this one of having one more pawn island than black. Yeah. Now, need I worry about them taking? Yes. So we play rook c7. Please don't blunder anything. I think we're okay. They might try this. Okay, now rook takes. Free rook. Resigns! Oh, okay. They were 1181. You know, we kind of bullied them a little bit there. But hey, that's pretty good. That's pretty good there. We get a nice, comfortable win. Just fill the space. You don't need to see the sidebar. I mean, there's not much to analyze here. We just won. Like, you know, it was a French. I played queen b6. They went here. Takes, and I just took here. Is that the best move, though? Yeah, queen takes b2 is the best move. It's the only winning move for black. Just came back, consolidated, took the bishop, which, you know, actually didn't mean anything in the end. Allowed them to take this. I was worried about the pressure on this, but then they hung a knight. So, not much to say, just a free knight. Managed to, you know, get out of what could have been dangerous waters here. We're okay. Rook c7, takes. Queen obviously going there, they lose the rook in one move. Because it's, you know, it's takes, they have to escape here, and then probably we have mate coming. So yeah, no, all good there. This was the previous game that we were looking at before we had to start. In terms of the standings, we're 2 out of 3, so, you know, we won't be near the top, but we'll be not far off it. Just checking I've got my laptop charger handy, because my laptop is going to die at some point. It's tangled up in a bunch of cables. Now I need to discern which cables are for what. So give me a moment. Aha, found the laptop charger cable. And you know, those cables will unravel themselves eventually. But I found the important one. The laptop charging one. Okay, let's check out the top game. What are they up to? The player with the white pieces is the higher rated player, but this should be a draw. Opposite color bishops. Should be a draw. Because this will trade and, yeah, you can't get anything through. It's just a blockade. But black has 10 seconds, so this is not a blockade. Also, this white king has gotten dangerously close to where you don't want it to go to. You're not going to hold this. You got a sack. You're not going to hold this. You're not going to hold this. Because you run out of squares. Yeah, and now you went behind the pawn and the pawn goes forward. And black loses. In a classical game, probably you could hold that. But in practically speaking, impossible with seconds left on your clock. Oh, they're so lucky it's not a stalemate. White wins on time. They've got one square. And I mean, both players were low on time. Yeah, there's the next game, game 4. We're playing Be Careful, 1907. Were they born in 1907? Wow, they've lived over 100 years. Seen several world wars. Hey, we get to play Trompowsky. I get to plug the videos now. Now, this is something we can play knight bd7. e4 is fine. Now, I haven't looked at the theory too much. Takes, I don't think is good, so I think we push. Yeah, and now this trade we can do because our light squared bishop is going to be very solid. They will play c5 at some point. And I mean, we've probably got a good version of like a French. Takes. Now pawn takes. I think pawn takes. It keeps this as a weakness. Castles. Castles. c3 maybe at some point. Yeah, c3 now. They might play c4, which I think is, yeah, I was just going to say I think it's overreaching. Now I was going to play knight d4. I can probably still play knight d4. No, I can't because I hung my pawn. That's life. Pawn takes is terrible. You gotta just go backwards with the knight, yeah. Okay, and now what if we go for it? Do they let me have fun? No, they're very cruel. Okay, queen here puts pressure on this and we play f4. Oh, that is so lucky that I can't play f4. The knight defends the queen. I'm actually very worried about now bishop f5. But it's fine, they don't play it. Now that's the target. You've got to play like, yeah, bishop d6. And then now I can play, you know, knight getting in here. Oh, now I'm okay. Takes, takes. That is a permanent target. Okay, they're targeting my target. They're targeting my weakness. I'm just gonna play like rook c1. Do we give up the file? I think so. I think we can just play like king g1. Okay, let's attack this. See what they do. And if I hang about? Now that I'm off the C file, it's a problem. But what can't I go like here? Because you're not going to be able to defend everything. Like I'm crashing through here. Takes, takes. No, that's a problem. That's a threat as well. King comes closer, so maybe I should bring my king. I attack bishop. Okay. Now what if I try something else? You try something else. Are we going to repeat moves? I don't want to repeat moves. But I may have to. Oh, that's very upsetting. Did I hang mate? I thought I hung mate. Well, they gave me one pawn. Told you, you can't really defend this forever. Oy, oy. Ah, boy. I'm running out of king moves. Okay, I should be okay. No, he mates me. 1931. Damn it, I thought I might hold. That's a little bit upsetting that we weren't quite able to hold that. Just a wee bit. Because I thought that should be holding. We've lost 4 rating points today, by the way. And all of them have come in that last game. Was this a draw? Probably, at some point. How much better were we before we hung the pawn? Here. How much better were we here? Like 0.6, 0.7. Okay, next game. We might get a double black at some point. Okay, we play another French. What's the main line here? Takes 97. Yeah. C5. I feel like C5 is a good move. You know what I'm very worried about, actually? Although while my knight's on f6 is not a problem, I was just thinking, do they have a Greek gift? They don't at the moment. King has to move. Okay, now I can just play like, you know, Queen D8. He does have 2 active bishops, but he's got a weak king. Although he can definitely play like H4 and Rook H3. So maybe this wasn't the best idea. Because like my pieces are really passive. Damn! Wait, is this losing actually? Because takes here. Wait, hang on. I need to calculate this. So here. If king here, then queen here, I'm bust. Wait, no, I'm not. Wait. King takes. Knight here. I do nothing, I go back. Queen h5. I just play like rook f d8. Because in this check, king slides over, check here, and I'm okay. And my queen protects f7. Got nothing. And d8 is defended twice. I mean 3 times. And once the king gets to e7, I'll be fine. We don't take it. I mean, we can take. Yeah, slides over. What you got now? He can't go there, so I pick up the rook. 1296, another win. Well, we're beating everybody we should be beating, and we're losing to everybody we should be losing to. So, you know. Chesscom Fair Play team is having a quiet evening. We're not doing anything amazing, but we're doing what we're supposed to be doing. You know, so we're getting the job done when we should be getting the job done. Okay, let's check out some games. I mean, that was just a... we were worried for a second, but yeah, they didn't have enough. Didn't have enough. I said I was worried about that sacrifice on h7 though, if there was like a Greek gift, but there never was. They did remove my knight, but it didn't become a problem. Trades queens into a losing endgame. Just take the knight. Just take the knight. I mean, the knight can't really escape, but just take the knight. And push the pawn and make a queen. And win the game. And checkmate. Don't stalemate. If you stalemate today, mate. Good stuff. I scream is up to 5-0. Next round starts soon. Would be into round 6, which will be good. Really, really good. This tournament flies by. Okay, we get a double black. That's fine. We've had our double black, we've had our double white. Damn, mouse slipped. Briefly there. Okay. What? Who are we playing? Oh, this is like a gambit. Don't take it. I still feel I have to take that though, and their idea is this. Or not. Where do we go back to? I think we go back here. Now they might build with d4, but I'm just happy to put my bishop there. It's a little bit passive. Damn, man! Calm down. I think that kind of plays into their idea. Yeah, they want a g4. Man, dude. Calm it. You got nothing. I hung my knight. I have a problem. Houston, we have a huge problem. Here's a question. Do we just abandon the defense of everything? Is a really good question. Yeah, White has the words pawn pusher written on his head, but it's not doing me any favors right now. And I'm running low on time. And we're down a piece. Okay. Rook slides back. Queen takes, but I'm beginning to regret this life choice. Oh gosh. Is there any way to defend both? Or do we just accept that we're losing the knight? Is there any way to defend both? I mean, there's queen... No, you can't. I can't add an extra layer of defense to both. So what I can do is I can go for this. And go for a hope and a prayer, but he should just take this. He takes that, we lose. Yeah, he takes. We go here. And we got nothing else. Just go here. So, you know. Check. Oh, that's... Hang on. I mean... We're lost. And we get mated 2176. Well, we win, we lose, we win, we lose. So, you know, you can't complain when you play it against someone 400 rating points higher than you, but that was not a great game. But, like, surely you can't play like this. I know I didn't play in the most perfect way, but surely this must be bad. You know, for me, like, I play c5 here. For him to play this has got to be bad. He's fine. It's plus 0.8. Where did it go wrong? Here it's level. How is he allowed to play like this? So bishop takes b4. c3. Okay. So it wants here in this position, it wants bishop a5. It thinks this is fine, but what if they just build like this? Oh, this is a better version because this pawn is consistently pinned, I assume, to the king, where otherwise my bishop was here staring into a brick wall. Makes sense, I suppose. Okay, but if we reload... I mean, even though my bishop's in passivity, it should be fine. But then he plays h4 and he plays g4. And this is all fine. It's +1. Wow. Okay, well, we're learning a lot about chess today. That's a bit much, but, you know, I can play bishop d7. Bishop d7 is bad. What's the better move? h6 is better. h6. f5. Bishop d7 is third choice. The only holding move apparently is h6. Because this apparently is bad. Now we play g6. There's bishop to g5. We should have played short castles apparently. Engine's just a gangster. Short castles. Okay, we get white. We play d4. Round 7. They go for this, so we can go into a French. I mean, Alpine Sicilian. Okay. Can I just go here? And you've got to castle eventually. That's the thing. You've got to castle eventually, right? I hung this, but, you know, I'm not phased. I should have played h5 first. Yeah. Aha! But now how do we attack? We hung our h-pawn. Knight here. Just to go in this direction. What if I played like g3, king g2, knight back, and then, you know, rook h1? Rook's trapped. Game's bust. Rook h1 is game over. You've got to get in the way. Otherwise it's king here. Rook h8. Resigns. They were 1494. Beautiful attacking game. Not gonna lie. Really good attacking game. So yeah, I mean, I don't think we were worse. Did we hang a pawn, by the way? Just in the opening. Did we hang a pawn? Just very casually. Round about here. Bishop d3. Did we hang the pawn? Can they just play knight takes here? No, because I have queen g4 apparently, which hits the knight and hits that pawn. Ah, cool. I wouldn't have seen queen g4. I mean, maybe I would have been on the lookout for it, because it is a very atypical move. Okay, let's go check out some games. I scream. They're now starting to play people. Oh, we've played Cesar before. We've seen them before. They were in. We saw them Monday. We played them Monday. Well, they've played Ice Cream a lot. 9 wins, 9 draws, and 11 losses versus Ice Cream. Despite the 400 rating point difference. But that's in all-time controls as well. In Blitz, maybe Ice Cream has got the advantage. They're on 5.5 points though. They've drew a game. This endgame should be better for white. I'm not sure I would trade queens like that, because now you've got... I was going to say you've got next to no pawn mobility, but you just have the move here, b4, and then takes, and you've got a 3-on-1. You've got to go this way, bud. Yeah. Takes, push, you just get there in time. And white wins. Ice Cream moves to 6.5 out of 7. Let's look if... Oh, Chess Therapist is here. And they won. There's the Grundfeld Najdorf from India, playing another Indian. And black wins. Wow. Sachin Kumar Bind. Grundfeld Najdorf gonna have to resign. Mate. Yeah, all the games are wrapping up. We'll be thrust into... There we go. We've got the black pieces. We just had a nice game with white. So this game will be playing someone really high rated. But, you know. D4, knight f6. Need to play faster. What are they going to play against knight f6? So far, nothing. Oh, okay. Maybe a little Jobaba. Very much a Jobaba. Okay. Probably we hold this. I mean, knowing myself, probably not. In-games aren't exactly our forte. But everything here is on dark squares. This is our only weakness. These are a little bit soft. Do we trade rooks or do we not trade rooks? See, I kind of want to trade. And I was going to play rook c4, but that loses a rook. See, they're up a pawn, but I can play like, you know, king here, king here. But that always leaves me vulnerable to moves like this, and then which force me back. We go king here. They're gonna put pressure, but I can just probably go here. Not a good move because we're really, really passive. Oh, bugger. Takes, promotes. We resign. One. No, we lose. We'll go for it. Oh, beautiful move. You don't have to take my bishop, you just queen. And we lose, dude. Gonna wait until the clock is run out. Nearly. Oh, he waited for like 8 seconds. 1975. I mean, we're on course to get like 5.5 at this rate. Let's see if we can pick up some wins. We gotta beat one of these high-rated players eventually. Where did it all go wrong? Okay, let's turn on the analysis. Sorry, you said cuck. Which, I mean, you know, you can take from an Australian, but I mean, really? He just attacked me. Like, that's the thing. He just played aggressively. Like, I'm better. But, like, I don't consolidate the position right. So here I can take on G4, but the best thing to do is take on F4. And then what I do is I should take on G4 or I should play C4. I do neither. Yeah, and this move is just dreadful. Takes. I take here, queen takes, and F5 is just bad. Anyway, next game. No idea who we're playing. Again, we're going to play as objectively as possible, although I am starting to get quite tired. We're going to finish. I mean, we're in round 9 now. There's 3 games left. Okay, let's play Queen's Gambit. They play Queen's Gambit Decline, we play Caroline. What? Yeah, you see, I never really have faith in that move C5. Queen, yeah. Bishop drops back. I'll play bishop, yeah. It's not dreadful. Can I go here? No, probably not. There it is, okay. No! No, we flagged 15. 1581. No. Like, that's a game we were winning. We just ran out of time. 13 seconds. We just took way too long to find the moves. Way too long to find the moves that we needed. Oh, that's a real shame. A real shame. Okay. We've got the white pieces against Godfather. Have I played this guy before? I have. And he just lost to me. Oh, I just got mated. Brilliant. 1767. Oh boy, guys, we're in trouble now. Alright. Oh boy, we're on 4 points. And, I mean, a win in our last round would take us to our worst score ever in these type of formats. Wow, really, really bad. 1691, we're not even 1700 anymore. And the irony is, this is probably my most viewed stream. We've had, like, consistently above, like, 3 or 4 people. 3 or 4 people. It's been, you know, at, like, 5 and 6. Thank you all for watching. I really appreciate it. But my word, we're not doing so great tonight, guys. Tonight is not the night. That last game was bad. Problem is, I was running through my head, they were going to give me the check, but check, and they were going to pick up the bishop. But maybe I should have just gone with the king, dropped the bishop, and got hope for a perpetual check, but it was definitely lost. When I had to sack the rook, I opened my king up too much, didn't play the position so great. What did we end up playing? I feel like we went for a Catalan, but it was a very un-Catalan-like system. Yeah, it was Catalan. It was Catalan, but we didn't play it properly. Oh, we end with playing a South African. D-squared chess. I feel like I've seen this guy before. Daniel Nosango. Oh, we can play 1 hour. Okay. Knight here. They pin me. Interesting. They take. Push, okay, but queen back. Short castles. Bishop back. We have not got a great position. I don't think we've played this properly. I need to review my win hour lines. Okay, this knight's not really going anywhere, so we can play c5. Takes. Bishop takes. We've moved the bishop a lot. But what's fascinating is they don't have the typical guard for this. So we can play like knight c6, and that just comes with direct threat. And direct threat it is, because we just take. I think I'm going to take this and play bishop f6 and attack the knight. Attack the knight. And just blow everything up. Wow, okay. But I feel like this loses, yeah? We can't draw this game. I'm just gonna go here. And be like, oh no, my pawn. He doesn't fall for it, unfortunately. Okay. He hung the rook. We win 12-52 against. And we finished with 5 points, which is our worst score in this specific tournament. But if you compare it to our Title Tuesday scores, it's pretty normal. Anyway, thank you ladies and gentlemen for watching. I have to go record a video because I don't know if you know this, Gotham Chess was playing a game. He was playing a one-on-one match with Song from... they were playing Imager, but I believe it's from France. Here we are. We finished 51st, which is not dreadful, I suppose. Lionel finishing 10 out of 11. Where did Brando the Bully, we played him. Where did Ice Cream finish? Hang on. Where did Ice Cream finish? Did he pull out? He must have. Because he was on like 7.5. So he must have withdrawn or got banned for cheating. Either of which is quite funny. What happened to him? Right, hang on, this is weird. Anyway, no one knows. I'm getting an invite to a team match and all the stuff is happening, so I've got no idea. But that is crazy. So I just want to investigate this. I'm going to continue to do it on stream because I've got nothing better to do. Where is Cesarat? He is Danish, I believe. Where is he? He's over 2,000. There's no way he finished below us. Now we're finishing 46th. Okay, wait, hang on. You guys have made it this far. May as well just check it out, right? Anyone else is curious to this as I am? So if we go here, let's try and get into the results tab. I'll go review the games later off stream. Okay, so second 3 Thursday. Brando the Bully. There's Cesarat, who lost to Ice Cream, who's got no place. Why, did he bail out? Must have, right? Hasn't been banned for cheating. I didn't think he was. So he must have... So where's the game? What? No, he finished, didn't he? Didn't he finish? These are all medals from today. He must have finished. Why doesn't he have a place? Wait, hang on. This is weird. Why doesn't he have a place? So here's our guy. Round 7 he got to. So where's our guy? Okay, we went too low. Like, he got to, you know, round 7 or something. This guy got 5 points. He got 5 wins. He pitched up and won 5 games. Okay, there's the guy we played who missed 3. Now I'm just looking... Where's Ice Cream? Can I search? I can't. One more? Backwards? This is weird. So there we are. Hey, my guy. There he is. He doesn't get a place. What did he withdraw? 97. So like this guy gets a place. I don't know. He got like 0, 0, 0s. That's crazy. Anyway, Ice Cream must have withdrawn before the final round, so he doesn't get a point. And he withdrew from the tournament, so he can't get a finish. Anyway, ladies and gentlemen, that's how we'll leave it. Hope you enjoyed the stream, and I will see you next time. Cheers.